Yo, what's good? It's BBG Steppaa. I'm here with TheOnlyKayla Podcast. And my interview out now. Click that link.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. I am your host, TheOnlyKayla, and today I have a very special guest. We're in New York City, and I'm so happy to have BBG Steppaa in the building. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, man. What's cracking?
How you feeling today?
Shit, I'm chilling.
You
Feel
chilling?
Good.
Okay, good. So I start all my interviews with a fun rapid fire segment, okay? So you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So the first question is, who is the most famous contact in your phone?
Thanks, my son, Didi.
Didi Osama?
Bro.
Okay, that's a big contact. Next question is, what's your biggest fear?
Rice. All kind of rice. Like niggas
what?
All kind of rice.
All
like
kind of, yeah.
These niggas that's telling and the little motherfuckers that's running on the street.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Bro.
I like that answer. Next question is, who is the greatest rapper of all time in your opinion?
I'm going to say Polo, then myself. So,
Polo G and then you?
yeah.
I like that.
It's
Polo
two
G is
great
fire.
rappers. Two great
He's
rappers.
so fire. Okay, next question is, when was the last time you lied and what did you lie about?
It might have been to my mother about where I was at or some shit, I ain't gonna lie. Or about what time I was coming in, some shit like that.
Okay. All right. That's a good one. Next question is, what's your biggest pet peeve? So, like, what's something that, like, really bothers you?
I hate niggas that leech on bro.
Leeches?
Yeah, and shit, I hate that shit. Like if you around me, like all my guys know we all going win. And
Right.
shit, this shit ain't just no one-sided shit, bro.
Okay, great. Next question is, so you are from Jersey. So what's
Yeah.
the best New Jersey food spot? Put us on.
The best food spot. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be going out to eat and like or to go to. I really fuck with my mother food. Or if I ain't fucking with my mother food, I'll go to the Huds or and eat. Like Stop One. It's a store.
Stop One?
They got some good ass sandwiches.
And they got everything
Go
in
in
there?
Yeah, that's why I go to eat.
Okay, good. So we gotta try Stop One in Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit on the big.
And then the last question is, have you ever left anyone on red?
Hell yeah.
Like in your DMs?
I do that shit all the time. Like you talk some bullshit, you going 9 times out of 10 you getting left on.
On red.
I fuck around not even open that shit though. I seen it though.
Okay, so
See
like
everything.
even if it's like celebrities or fans, it don't
I
matter.
don't
Like,
give a fuck on the set. I left a celebrity. I definitely left a celebrity on red before he talking some bullshit. Left him on red. Big one too, bro.
really? Why? What did
bro.
they say?
He just was talking some bullshit like
Oh, so you had to. It was like,
goofy
you know what?
shit.
I'm
Left
gonna
that
leave
nigga
you
right on
so
red.
You know
bro.
So you know I read it.
You know who you is too.
Ooh.
Shit.
They're a rapper
Yeah.
from New York.
Nah, I ain't from New York. From Chicago.
So it's either what, Lil Durk or G Herbo?
She started going for that shit. Yo. Let's keep this shit.
Okay, anyway, moving right along. Okay, so BBG Steppaa, thank you so much. You are from Jersey, so I want to talk a little bit about your background. So tell me, where are you from in Jersey, and what was it like growing up for you? Even though I know you're still growing up.
I'm from the South Fork, man. That shit was alright, man. It's like everywhere else. Treacherous, man. I feel like that shit. They say that shit was worse back then. I feel like that shit getting worse now. Like this new generation coming up, like this shit just getting worse and worse. Like it was alright coming up though. Everybody could walk everywhere. Everybody was cool back in the day. So
Yeah.
it was like it was way easier. You feel me? Nowadays everybody beefing. You heard just random beef popping up. So the city just it's havoc right now. Shit chaos. There's a bunch of chaos going on right
So it's crazy right now.
now. Bro.
So talk to me a little bit about your childhood, right? Are you only child, brothers, sisters?
Nah, I got 5 siblings.
5 siblings? So it was
Yeah.
like, all right, where do you fall in your siblings? Oldest,
I'm the
youngest?
middle child.
So growing up in Jersey, did you always want to be a rapper? Like
Yeah,
I know
hell
you're
yeah.
young.
I ain't gonna lie. Ever since I was young, like I used to be listening to Mindless Behavior and shit. Like
So Mindless Behavior?
Yeah, singing that shit word for word with my little siblings and shit. I used to always want to rap and shit, like since day one. Then I finally, my father passed and shit. I made a song and shit, wrote that shit. Finally took this shit serious. I wrote a song in 5th grade. I think I rapped it for the class and shit. Shit blew up. I just kept going from there.
So that was the first thing that you released that blew up online?
Yeah, it went crazy. I heard the nigga. I think I rapped over Mob Deep Beat, some shit, Quiet Storm, some shit like that.
Oh,
The
that's
nigga,
a legendary beat right there.
Yeah, even Havoc, he got reached out.
Who?
The nigga Havoc, who beat it was,
wow.
yeah, he reached out, came to the school, seen me, did all that shit. I took a picture, he gave me a plaque and said, It was like, it said something on that shit. I lost that shit. I got funded. It was like it said one of the hardest freestyles of the year or some shit like that. Like on that beat or some shit. Got the pictures with that nigga and everything. Yeah, no.
So how did that moment feel for you? Because you're 5th grade and here you are doing something that you've always loved, and then it like blows up, which doesn't always happen for everybody.
Yeah, it was I guess it wasn't that big because I didn't really know who bro was, but like
Yeah.
it was big how viral this shit went. And I was young as hell, so that shit just took that shit. Then I had fell back from that shit. Then I got into the streets and shit, changed up how I was rapping completely.
What was it like for you, if you want to talk about it, losing your dad at such a young age?
That shit hurt it, man. That was my heart, man. My everything on the set.
Yeah.
That shit for sure hurt. I'm named after him too, so that shit hurt it. Hey, I don't know, that shit, like, boys especially, they need their father, you heard? Like, you don't know how to grow up, like, that shit hurt, cuz, bro, you need him to guide you, all that shit, so it's like, bro.
Do you have any younger brothers or older brothers?
I got 1 younger brother and 3 older brothers.
So do you feel like now you have to step into that role to kind of help guide them and teach them since your dad's not here?
My younger brother for sure. Hell yeah, my oldest brother is off college and shit. But
yeah.
I gotta definitely I don't want him to be like me at all. I want him to I'm trying to get him out of this shit. Like I'm starting to see it now. He got real bad anger problems and shit. Like I feel like it. So I'm just trying. That's why I'm working hard and shit. I gotta work hard. I work harder every day. I gotta get this.
That's good though that you want better for him and that you're working towards being a good role model for him. You know, because he's definitely gonna need that for sure. Well, you all do, you know.
Bro.
So I think that's amazing. Now after you made that song and it went viral, right? You said you took a little step back and then you started going to the streets, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that. Obviously, what you can talk about. What was that experience like? And do you feel like you did that because of what was happening at home? Meaning that your dad was no longer there.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like if he was there, that shit wouldn't even happen. Like I was supposed to move to Atlanta Friday. Like I think he died like Wednesday. I was supposed to move. I was supposed to go out there to look at some houses and shit like Friday. So that shit wasn't even supposed to happen. You heard? I wasn't even supposed to be here. I was probably gonna be in Atlanta and shit.
Yeah.
So I probably would have had a whole different lifestyle, bro. I feel like if he was there, that shit wouldn't happen. Gang, I ain't gonna lie, he was too.
So was your dad strict?
Hell yeah, he was
really?
strict as hell. Hell yeah, got hella whoopings, man. Hella whoopings. That nigga was
well, you
crazy.
know, parents don't whip their kids no more.
So
do you feel like, because you know that's like a conversation that a lot of people have on social media now, right? It's like gentle parenting. And it's like nobody wants to yell at their kids anymore. And, you know, obviously within reason, I'm not telling you to like go crazy. But do you feel like it was effective, you know, having a strict parent or having a parent that disciplined you as opposed to like what they're trying to promote now with like gentle parenting?
Nah, for sure. You need that discipline. I'm not going to lie, because without that shit, you would just run wild. Like,
yeah.
I'm not going to hold you. Like, I see this shit all the time. Cousins, all that shit. Like, don't respect they mother and shit. That shit blow my shit. That's why as much as I like my mother get me angry and shit, I try my hardest to respect her, you heard? Because she don't, I'm not gonna lie, she don't discipline me, you heard? But it's like I'm not gonna take that shit for granted neither, just because she don't discipline me. Like, I still gotta respect her, still gotta show, like, if I'm disrespecting her, that's gonna put it in my little brother head that he could do that shit, you feel me? Put it in my little, like, nah, so you still gotta set that example, so.
Yeah.
Bro.
So you would say your mom's a little bit more lenient on you, right? Like, she's
yeah,
not
I'm
as
not
strict
gonna lie.
as your dad.
But she still. Like, I used to get whoopings back in the day and shit, but like I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what happened. Like she just stopped that shit, but I don't know.
You seem so like, I know you're 16, but you seem like so wise for your age. Like, because even like everything that you're saying right now, like, you know, even with you saying like about your mom and how even though she's not as strict as your dad was, like, you know, all right, even though you're not as strict and you may get me angry, I don't want to disrespect you because there's others watching, like your little brother.
We're not even just because there's others watching. She done way too much for me, cuz. Yeah, like, that shit good. That'd be a slap in the face to her, God. Like it's just weird. Like, that shit ain't right. I would never do no shit like that. I can't disrespect my mother. She brought me here.
I love that.
So,
I really do. That's awesome. Now, after you said you did the song, you were in the streets for a little bit, then you came back and started taking music serious. How old were you around this time?
Like, now I'm like 13, 14, I want to say.
13, 14. And then you said that the sound of your music changed, right?
Changed completely.
So what was it like when you made that record, when you made that song in 5th grade? What was that sound then? And then how would you describe it when it changed at 13?
Shit, I was young as hell, just like rapping about just shit, what was going on and shit, like the poverty, everything in the city and shit. Then shifted, got in the streets. I'm rapping about the poverty, motherfucking what's going on in the streets, all that shit now, you feel me? Like, shit completely changed.
So would you consider yourself a drill rapper or just a rapper?
Nah, I'm an artist.
An artist. So
Yeah,
you can do anything.
Because these rappers can't do what I could do for sure. Like, half of my catalog, I ain't dropped shit yet, bro. Like, even with this, like, I got a tape coming out, like, real soon, or Shooting Star. Like, even with that tape, like, y'all still, that's not even nothing. Like, I can't lie. Like, I still got so much shit, and I'm still working. Like, I work every day. I write every night. Like, I'm not playing with this shit.
So, what kind of sounds are we gonna hear from you on Shooting Stars?
Shooting Star.
Shooting Star.
You should hear a mix. There should be some drill shit in there. I think I got some Cali shit in there.
Nice. I get some Atlanta stuff in there.
Yeah, I think I got some Cali shit in there. I think I got a little bit of. I think I got like one melodic song up there, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, when is this tape coming out? Is this gonna be like your first tape, album, EP?
No, I think it's like my third one. This shit coming out, but this is my first official one. You feel me?
Yeah.
This shit coming out in May. This shit coming out real soon.
Okay,
next
May.
month. Yeah,
so you're almost done with it.
Yeah, this shit finished.
Oh, it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Bro, shit done. Get ready.
Do you have
man.
any features?
Features. I think it's just Diddy on there, if I'm not mistaken, and I think J-Bo on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Who?
He might be J-Bo, EBK J-Bo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think he on there.
So, are you excited? This is like your first
Yeah,
official...
nah, for sure. I'm definitely excited. It's time to go crazy, man. I gotta just up everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So you do have a song with Didi Osama coming out. What was it like working with Didi? Because he's hot right now.
Shit. That's bro. You heard I fuck with him. Just real, like, it's real. Like, every time I work with niggas, it just feel like genuine. It ain't just about music. Your niggas really fuck with each other genuinely. So that's why I feel as though to do it.
Yeah, I've interviewed Diddy twice, and he's like a really nice, good kid.
I worry, yeah.
He's like got a good head on his shoulders, a good team. So I love that you guys were able to link up and do a song together. Is there someone else that you would love to do a record with? Maybe give me like your top 3 of like artists that you would like to work with.
Osama. I fuck with Scrooly G right now. He hard. I want to work with Lotto. Lotto hard. I feel like she.
Oh, Lotto?
I feel like she harder than a lot of these artists.
Like I told you, I live in Atlanta now, right? I love Lotto. I feel like she's the hottest female out right now, and I feel like nobody's touching her bars.
On the set, she really be talking, man, bro.
You know?
Fuck with that shit.
And she's like really nice in person also. So I would love to see you guys. I thought you were gonna say Polo G.
Nah, I want to work with him too, but I said that a lot.
Okay. Yeah, so you gave me some 3. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so we don't have a date yet, or do we have a date yet for Shooting Star?
Oh, no, we definitely got a date.
Can you break it down for us a little bit? How many records do you have on there?
I think it's about like 10, if I ain't mistaken, something like
10
that.
records.
Yeah, like 9, 10 records. I'm gonna break down the meaning for y'all. It'd be like the rare occurrence, like you seeing like a shooting star in like the sky, like rarer to be to find the fucking star in North. Like me.
Yeah. Like you're a rare breed.
Yeah,
so it's very rare to see a shooting star.
Very rare to see sound like me.
And it's very rare to see someone like BBG Steppaa.
For sure.
I love that. Where did that inspiration come from? Were you like think like, because I know titles could be like super hard to come up with. So like, were you sitting on it for a little bit, or like have you always had something you always thought about?
It was like when I thought the name of the tape, that came right to my head. Like, I'm not gonna hold you.
So would you consider this an album or like a mixtape?
This the tape. I ain't gonna lie. The album gonna be so crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I think y'all gonna lose y'all mind. I ain't gonna hold you.
Really?
Bro.
All right. Why do you think we're gonna lose our mind when the album comes out?
I ain't gonna style. It's just gonna be so much different shit up there. Like, I ain't gonna be able to like. Then it's gonna all be hard. Like from the second that album start, gang. The second that shit, and I promise you.
Next, I like to play another segment. It's called, so I'm a really, 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 really big Drake fan. Mm-hmm. The biggest Drake fan ever. So I created a segment on this platform called 6 p.m. in Atlanta, because I live in Atlanta, and I have a song called 6 p.m. in New York. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions based on a Drake song or Drake album title, right?
Yeah.
So the first question is views. What's your favorite scenery?
I was in California. I forgot where that shit was at. I think they, I went with my manager. I think they shot Finding Nemo or Finding Dory there, one of them shits. But we went to see that big ass rock. That shit looked crazy.
It was beautiful.
Forgot where we was at. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Next question is take care. When was the last time you felt taken care of?
Every day. My mother.
Your mother makes you feel like taken care of?
Ain't nobody like your mother, man.
So what does she do? Like she make you some food?
She just always cooking. I always come home to nice meal, man. Feel me? Shit great.
Okay, I gotta ask because this is the second time you talk about your mom's cooking. What's your favorite dish from your mom? Like, what is something that she makes that you're like, nah, nobody's touching my mom with this dish. This is fire.
I like steak. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like when she cooks steak, macaroni, and motherfucking some yams. I throw some yams with that. Perfect.
So your mom must be like throwing down for Thanksgiving.
She throw down every year.
That's
Thanksgiving,
crazy.
Christmas.
So we gotta have everybody gotta go to dinner at your mom's crib. That's awesome. That sounds fire. I'm not gonna lie. Next question is time flies. What's a memory that you would love to relive?
Just ride around with my pops. I miss her. I give all this shit up to relive that shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
So like riding around in the car with him?
Just to ride around with him and just to talk to him.
Yeah. That's a very good memory. Next question is more M's. What's an expensive purchase that you regret? Or if you don't have an expensive purchase that you regret, what's an expensive purchase that you've made?
$1,000 flight for absolutely nothing.
$1,000 flight?
$1,000 for absolutely nothing.
Okay, where were you going?
It was just I wasn't going nowhere. I was already where I needed to be. It was for my birthday last year. I needed to
You was flying somebody in?
Yeah, because I had to take money out the bank, but my mother had to do it.
Hype. What's a song that gets you in the mood to either come out on stage, or maybe it's a song that gets you in the mood to like record music, just put you in a better mood? What's that song?
It's some unreleased shit. It's called We Are Street.
Is that gonna be on this tape or the next one?
I think it's the next one.
The next one.
It might be this one though. It might. I want to check the track list because I may be wrong. I don't think it's this one.
All right. So now we know when we hear it, that song's gonna get us hype.
Oh, bro.
Next question is hours in silence. Where do you feel most at peace?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I could stay in my room for like 5 days straight.
5 days straight?
No cap.
No, not come out?
Not come out.
What you got in your room? You got like a play system?
I just got the game and myself. That's all I need. I just love to think. Like I don't know. I just love to think. I don't like to be around too many people because it's too much people I gotta watch. I don't like watching people all the time. I don't feel like I could trust you. I wouldn't even have you around because I don't even want. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro.
So you don't have a problem with like just sitting and being with your thoughts
at all.
That's good.
Really God, I could do it for years.
That's really good because there's some people who, who've been through a lot, and they always have to be surrounded around people because they feel like if they're sit in their own thoughts, they may drive themselves crazy or like think about things they don't want to think about. I
think about the shit I don't want to think about, and I be feeling a little crazy, but that's why I just gotta roll up and smoke, man. I talk to myself, answer myself, all that shit. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all
I talk to myself too. Like I feel like it's perfectly normal.
Nah,
sometimes you have to talk to yourself.
I think you need it, bro.
Yeah.
I really honestly think you need it. Like it's just me evaluating my thoughts. Like honestly, I don't look at it no other way. Just making sure I ain't going crazy, making sure I ain't doing no crash out shit. You feel me? Just making sure everything. Yeah, that's why I just evaluate my thoughts, man.
So who do you go to for advice then?
Nobody. Myself.
Nobody?
Bro.
Do you trust yourself enough to always go to yourself for advice? Do you feel like you're always going to make the right decision?
9 times out of 10.
9 times out of 10.
I don't steer myself wrong.
Where do you think that comes from?
I just feel like nobody really got the best interest for me but myself. Like I don't feel like nobody would be able to tell me some shit.
Do you feel like nobody knows you better than you know yourself? So
bro.
The best person to give you the best advice would be yourself because you know how your brain thinks, you know how you operate, and you know how you're going to react towards a certain situation. The last question is way too sexy. Who is your celebrity crush?
I'm gonna say Lotto.
Lotto?
She bad.
That's a good one. I haven't had someone say Lotto yet. They usually say Ruby Rose.
She definitely top 2 for sure.
Yeah, so we got Lotto. And then Lotto. Ruby Rose right after.
Bad, bro, and she can rap.
I know you're from Jersey, but like any New York or Jersey rappers that you really, really enjoy or like that you feel like more people should listen to?
My brother, Dusai.
What's his name?
Dusai.
Okay.
Say he got the streets right now. Nobody fuck with him in Newark. If you from Newark, you know what's going on, bro. But yeah, I don't really fuck with or listen to nobody else.
Do you listen to your own music? Like, are you the type where you get into a car and you put on your music, your own music?
Hell yeah, that's really mainly what I listen to. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't really listen to other people. Like, I like listening to myself.
And how often would you say you record music? Because you say you're like very consistent with it.
I got the studio in the house, so like I can really just record whenever I want. Like I'll write. Probably take me like, if I don't finish a song like in one night, probably take me like 2 nights to write a song. Then I'll just record that shit whenever I finish writing that shit.
Are you pen and paper or do you punch in?
Nah, I do. I stopped punching in because I feel like I was harder when I was writing. I just stopped punching in though like a month ago. So I feel
You
like
just stopped punching in?
Just stopped punching.
You didn't like it?
I liked it, but I feel like I was harder writing.
So after you drop Shooting Star, you plan to drop another tape this year or next year?
Probably this year. No, yeah, this year for
Probably
sure.
Like
Then I'm gonna drop.
End of the year?
Yeah, I'm trying to do all that shit this year.
And then the album should be coming out when next year?
Yeah, end of this year, beginning of next year.
So you just dropping heat after heat after heat.
Bro, it's time to go crazy. I'm about to take this shit all the way over. Been saying that, but it's just time to really like show it.
Yeah. So I have to ask, you do have a song called Bisexual Glock.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna have any titles like that on your tape? Like any like crazy titles?
No, I don't think so. I think that's the only one that's on the tape that's crazy like that. Bro.
Okay, so we gotta talk about that. What made you want to come up with a song called Bisexual Glock? And what does that mean? I think I know what it means, but I want to know from your take.
Nah, because I had just said it. I had just said a line in the song. I was just freestyling. I had said Glock is bisexual, aim at one men too, some shit like that. Then it was like, we're just gonna name it Bisexual Glock. Like it just made sense.
Did you get anybody in the comments like, "Hey, yo," or
yeah,
like
nah,
pause, like,
they wasn't
going
saying "hey, yo." They was just like saying like crazy ass title. Like it was just a bunch of those comments. Bro.
But honestly, like on a marketing side, like that's pretty genius.
Yeah, no, I got them talking for sure.
How does your mom feel about your success and seeing how far you've come?
She proud of me, man. Of course, she always believed in me. That's why I always gotta respect my dude. She get everything, bro. Anything she want, whenever. She know.
So you said that you just like are in your mind thinking like I gotta go harder, I gotta go bigger. What would be your ideal vision of success? Like when you look at it like, okay, now you can sit back and be like, I made it. I did it. I'm here. What would that look like for you? Because I know it looks like everything looks different for different artists, right? Some people want like, I want a chart or I want to be internationally known, or some people feel like if I just have a certain amount of money, I'm good. That means I made it. So like for you, for BBG Steppaa, what would make you content and happy and knowing like, okay, I made it. I've reached a level of success.
When I'm waking up to new money every single day, bro, every single day, shit can never stop, and I gotta just like to get there. I just gotta go harder at music, man. With like everything, in all fields as far as content, everything. So I already know, but I don't think no amount of money should like determine that and just sit back and say I made it. Like you gotta keep going hard. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna never feel like I made it. To be honest.
You never, yeah.
Probably never. Cause then this shit always could be like snatched away. Like
that's
hey,
true.
Bro, fast as hell. So it's like I don't feel like you never made it until you really like got that generational wealth. Like
right.
Bro.
Until your kids are good.
Bro.
Do you think money brings happiness?
To a certain extent. Cause it could be some shit going on in your life like that money can't even fix. Like
right.
So it's like, but like that shit definitely, I could say it brings joy. It brings a little joy. I can't lie.
Outside of music, is there something else that you really enjoy that you would like to do? Like, let's say streaming or maybe even like starting a little business or something like that you really enjoy? Or you just think like rapping is like, that's all you want to do?
Nah, I want to act.
Okay, acting.
I kind of want to act. I'm fucking with that.
So you want to do like what, comedy? Do you want to do like a rom-com, horror?
I want to do a little bit of horror and action movies. I want to do that.
Okay, like
street and
like
horror.
Power?
Horror, yeah, I fuck with
BMF?
Power.
You watch BMF?
Yeah, I just started watching
BMF.
that shit. Yeah, that shit fire.
It's such a good show.
Nah, word. That shit keep me up all night.
Yeah, it's a good show. Okay, so like a show like that, you would like to do.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that would be great for you.
And I want to do some horror movies, but like some funny horror movies, like some scary movies,
like
type shit.
Scream.
Nah, I gotta be. Yeah, that's a little funny. I want like scary movie. Scary movie. I feel like that should be funny as hell.
Last thing that I want to talk to you about is, you're signed.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you get signed? Was that recently?
Sound like last year.
Last
around
year.
this time, around March, yeah.
So what was that experience like for you when you were approached about, an opportunity to get signed?
Shit, that shit felt crazy, man. But it was just time to go harder. Like, I feel like when I first signed, I got a little comfortable. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just time to go harder now, bro. I thought it was like, oh, I finally did it. No,
Right.
Once you sign, gotta go harder, a million times harder than ever, bro.
Were you a little nervous, or were you like, nah, like this is what I have to do. This is gonna help me get to the next level?
Hell yeah, I was a little nervous to do that shit, but like, I'm not gonna lie, son was just telling me like, just do it.
Yeah, and you're with a good label, so I think you're gonna definitely take
Great team.
your talent to the next level for sure. What is one song that you think people should listen to that have never heard about you before?
I would say Real Life.
Real Life?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Go
you think
listen
people should
to
put on
that.
Real Life, and that
Go
kind of
listen.
like,
Yeah.
we will get to know you as an artist and like the music.
Go listen to that.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, BBG Steppaa, for doing this interview. I'm so excited about your success and to see where you go. Tell everyone where they can find you on social media, and tell them about that tape, because that tape about to be fire.
It'll start coming out in May, early May. You feel me? Go tap in, keep running bisexual Glock up. Thank y'all for everything. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate you for having me.